Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Mary's Heart Zone. How y'all doing out there? I just thought I'd stop in and say hello and thank you all for who continue to watch me, and thank you for those that are watching the Black Mountain video that I put on YouTube, and always keep them in your prayers as to more assistance and help from our government, whether it's funds or those locals or construction workers out there that can come in and help them clean that up and clean the mess that's still there. It's still ongoing. A lot of people are displaced and they don't have homes anymore. So this one's going to be an odd topic. I'm going to start off with, I spoke about NDEs before, and their near-death experiences. And as you delve into spirituality, and you go through those videos, and then you start understanding about how this vessel, it's not it, right? What's it is what's in your soul, what's in your heart. That's it. And so with that being said, I started thinking about it. And years back, my mother-in-law had passed away. And we all came together because we were out of town, our family, with our 4 children. And we came in and we visited her in the hospital, as she had already passed, but that wasn't it. That wasn't her. And I do believe that for younger children, that would be hard. And looking back, I probably, and we shouldn't, as parents, allow them to see her that way, because maybe that's what they see now. I hear a lot that that's what they remember. And I do too. When I go to memorials or a service and you see the person laying there and you pray for them, but that's not it. What's it is our heart and soul. That's it. So after that, I had a great relationship with my father-in-law. He was very into serving the Lord and Bible first, and so spiritual and so calming and so gentle, and such beautiful spirit that he had inside. And I would love to go and visit him as he got into an assisted living place. And of course he was always helping, or he led the ministry practice, as well as every day he got up and was, because he still had his mobility, he wouldn't go around and take people places in their wheelchair, wherever they had to go, because a lot of individuals had to go see nurses or doctors. And so he would take them, because you can volunteer and do those things. But one day we had a conversation, and he said, you know, Mayor, you know what? And my mother-in-law's name was Sarah. And he says, you know, Sarah and I, as a married couple, they were married for, I think, 65 years at that time. Or there are some, I can't exactly remember. It may have been 67. And he said, you know, we had so many disagreements and so many up and downs and so many heartaches and so many things that we did not agree and butt-headed on. And a lot of discussions, I'll say, and he says, and I gotta be truthful, a lot of fights. And he said, the day she took her last breath, I don't remember a single thing that we disagreed on. Not one single thing. Not one single thing. He says, I sit here, and she had probably passed at that point 3 or 4 years back, 5 years back. Well, he lived probably at least 5, 6 years after that. So it was probably about 3 years back when I was having this discussion with him, because I know it was several years. And he says, I've sat here and I pondered anything that we had a disagreement about, or anything that was button heads or an up and down moment. And not once, not one time I can remember a single moment or a single thing or zero on one of those things. Nothing. I just wanted her back. So my discussion is, we've heard this, and my phrase is, the most sought after currency we have is time. Time is so important. Time is important. Not trying to up-one somebody, not getting something that's bigger than the next person, or having that last word in, right? It's important just to sit back and listen and learn and love and love the diversity that you do have. That's a gift. Diversity's a gift. It's beautiful and it's glorious. And look at it as that, not that you want them to know. You want them to know what you know, or you want them to believe what you believe. That's not what it's about. It's enjoying each other's diversity of thoughts and perspectives and opinions. Because not one time will you remember those different things or zero in on an issue when someone took their last breath. So this most sought after currency is time. And then the other thing, my saying, I always love saying this, and as I was thinking about this, I always say the brevity of life is, the splice of life is brevity. And that was a twofold. I didn't give it thought on this, but mine was always your words. There's not much you have to say. No, when you're sitting with somebody, you just love them at that moment. It's so brief. You just enjoy it. That's how I always said it. Or that's what I always thought. That was my splice of life. Brevity's the splice of life. That's my saying. Brevity's the splice of life. I don't even know what that means. And I don't even know what splice the definition is. It just always kind of fit for me. Goofy, huh? Right? But it also goes, and I was talking about brevity of your convictions, of words that you have to say to up somebody or be the right one. I'm right, you're wrong. You know, it's unimportant. It's unimportant. What's important is your heart and soul. And the other, then as I was thinking about the brevity is the splice of life, is we are here. It's brief, and you'll never remember those things that you've had a discussion or disagreement or ups and downs on. So that was my talk today, but I wanted to, it goes so long. It seems like I just started. I'm going to leave it that. I was going to lead into another thing, but I'm going to, this other part of it was really good, but then I'd go into a couple more. So thank you so much for listening. I don't know if this helps anyone, but it helped me. I woke up, just so you know, I woke up like I was talking to him, like I remembered. I haven't remembered that conversation, so I wrote it down. And then I told my husband about it. I said, you know, I have to tell you this conversation that I had with your dad. And he was talking to me right before I woke up. And maybe it just kind of dawned on me. So that was kind of my thought today. So take each moment as a blessing, and everyone around you is a blessing, and enjoy them. And I know how much a blessing you guys are, and a blessing that you guys are watching me. I appreciate it. If I get one watch, then I'm happy. And I gotta tell you a secret. As soon as I post it, because I have to just post it without looking, because then they'll find a flaw. Who gives it? But I don't care. I don't care. Those don't matter. It's just my thoughts, the things that have helped me, that's come streams through me. So I post it, and then this is my secret. I have to watch it. So I have one person watch it. So at the end of the day, if there's only one there that's watched it, I know it's mine, but I don't care. It gets me excited. It's like, okay, there's that one person. Oh yeah, it's me. But you know what? I like it. I love you guys. This is my mirror time. I love you, Mary Celeste. I love everything about you. I love your dimples. I love your smile. I love who you are. I love your star core. Right to the right in there, to the anchor. It's right behind our heart. That's our soul. That's where we're anchored. Stay there. Unconditionally love and unconditionally forgive. It's very brief, but we have. I love you. Peace out. Have a great day.